Oh, what, Kel? What you say? No, man, we ain't two.
We ain't together.
No, we ain't together, man. I had to break that crap off, man, cause she up in gaslighting people.
No.
She think I am, man. Gaslighting me.
No, I broke it off. Do you not remember? You got the text. In fact, I told it to everybody, so I broke it off. I didn't want to be in this marriage no more. I wanted to be free. You was stifling. I was feeling. Nope, I broke it off.
There you go, lying again. That's what you do. Lie. Got your hair all laid, got your braids out your head, and you got your all hair all straight, like Becky, and you up in lie. But guess what? We did, Kevin. We did do it on the honeymoon. Yeah, I tried to keep it a secret. We sure enough did it.
Yeah, I think he was by himself. It really and truly was.
What you talking about?
At least we tried.
I penetrated. We both orgasmed. You orgasmed more than I did.
We used toys or something, but you know, there wasn't none of that.
I guess I was a toy then, baby.
Nope.
You want to say that honeymoon night?
He was down like some 4 flat tires. All right, Kevin. So what else?
That's too much. That just ain't right. That was just too much.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and feel some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I was put God first. What's up, KOED fan? Welcome back to another video. Courtney and I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is Aaliyah.
Your love is a one in a million.
Yeah, age ain't nothing but a number, huh? Age ain't nothing but a number. Anyway, this right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about.
You didn't introduce
I did, Aaliyah. I did.
My name is Courtney, also known as Coco.
And this channel is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about the entertainment. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Married at First Sight, the reunion, part 1. And it started off high. It started off hot. And it got cold.
I'm coming in hot. Then it went cold.
Then it got a little hot at the end.
Yeah, just a little. Or maybe not.
It got pretty hot then.
I don't know. It depends on who's telling the story. Because with Justin, it is. With Alexis, baby, it's ice cold.
Yeah.
All right, so if this is your first time joining our channel, welcome, child, because we like to have fun over here. Shout out to the KOED fam, our Patreon, and our membership, and everybody that's been rocking with us. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we like to have fun over here. And if you're watching us on Facebook, go ahead and hit that like and share and do all what you do and comment down below. Now, before we get into it, make sure that y'all head on over to our website where we got some new gear. Well, it's new. It's just in a new form. The hat that says I am black excellence and the sweatshirt. And I got on the pants, honey, but I'm going to have to change it because these pants is tacked, okay? I don't know if it's the style that I picked or what, but there's some jogging pants that go to it. So I won't put these on the website just yet. So, all right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I first wanted to give you like a thing of how they all look. How did you think that the ladies look? I know, you know, women normally judge the dresses and stuff like that. I think that Lindsay dress was very pretty. I think that she looked very pretty along with her matching husband with his tie. I think that Stasha dress, I think she looked gorgeous. I love the ponytail and I love the dress and yes, her Louis Vuittons that she got on. She wanted us to see the red bottom. So yes, I think she looked nice. Nate, he looked all right. Kristen, she looked beautiful, very what is it, natural and nothing too fancy, but she just looked very natural and simple, but a beautiful simple. Let's see, Alexis, she missed the mark somewhere.
Yeah, she couldn't miss the mark too much.
I didn't like the hair. I didn't like the
she
dress.
Got the same hairstyle you got.
And then it didn't.
Y'all got
But
the
I'm
same
not.
ass child.
I'm not on a TV show dressed up for a reunion. I'm sitting up here filming out of our studio. So no, that's a difference. But I didn't like the hair. She could have went back to the braids or something. I don't know. But let's see. Morgan. I think Morgan looked fabulous. I really do. I loved her look. And yeah, the guys, they was okay. All right. So now let's but Nate. The way Nate looked, he looked a little stressed, old or something. Like he done aged 10 years.
Something is going on with Nate. Between him and Stasha. I don't think he's happy. That's just me. I don't think he's happy. When you find out later on in the show that he kept his place, and we're gonna get to that later on. But yeah, it's like there's a lot of things, there's a lot of red flags I see in their relationship. It's not kosher in my opinion.
He also looked like he done gained some weight too. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, but it just he don't look as youthful as he did before.
He like he's drained.
You know how they film some and then you like 2 years later they look, but they film this, I'm sure, all in the same year.
Nah, because
I'm sure,
if
but
you look at Ben looks good,
Yeah, he
but
do.
his skin cleared up and he's doing the Nate. I'm just saying he coming back, he looked refreshed. You know what I'm saying?
All the guys look the same, you know what I'm saying? And all the ladies, but Nate, like, he done gained some major weight and he looked like he just not the same person. He looks older. All right, so let's get into it. So Kevin asked, what did they learn about themselves, I guess, watching themselves and stuff. And Nate was like, he said he was able to see his flaws. Kristen said that, she over accents her words. I guess this is the stuff that, Twitter have told them, people on reviews have told them or whatever. And Alexis said that she under accentuate. What is it? Enunciate.
Enunciate.
I mean, enunciate. She under enunciate.
And Kristen said she over enunciate,
yeah,
like
not accent.
how she said for real. How she talks.
I don't know. Like what?
Kristen. Yeah, how she talks. She like when she says a word, her whole body deflects.
Yes, like Mitch, kind of like that. I can't remember. I don't think I can mimic her that good. I can just mimic her when she do this.
Okay, that's right. That's true.
Justin said he realized he cries a lot. Yeah.
What? You do? Man, I didn't know
Justin
that.
stopped all that crying toward the end of the season. All right, so they first starting out with Nation. I keep calling these folks this. Nate and Stasha.
Stasha.
Nasha. That's Nate and Stasha. So
Nasha.
So Nasha, honey. That could be that baby name, Nasha.
They ain't hearing about no baby.
So they talk about their sex scene that then nobody want to see.
Yeah, you're right, man. I kind of turned my head.
Nobody wanted to see her. Did you go watch a little soft? Nobody wants to see that. So they said that they were pretty open. They very comfortable. They enjoy each other, and so yeah, they was okay with it. So it was y'all that had a problem because they was okay. They was in their comfort zone. They enjoyed each other. Kevin said, now, of course, Kevin knows this. Production has already told him this stuff for him to ask these questions. He asked, first of all, who's not on good terms. I never heard him really ask that question, but he asked because he knew somebody was not on good terms and nobody raised their hand. So evidently they all was on good terms.
No, somebody wasn't on good terms. They just didn't raise their hand.
So the question was, since y'all don't want to answer that one, the question is, has anybody blocked anybody, on social media?
Just an odd question out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? Why ask that particular question?
Yeah.
And because, like you said, production probably told them.
Yeah, they know, or they've been trolling, trying to follow people themselves. So yeah, try to figure out what's going on. So yeah. Or Nate then went back and told.
Yeah, so Nate said, Justin blocked me and everybody else. And Nate asked Justin, why you block me, bro? Why you block me? And, to me, being a man, I don't care if he blocked me or not. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like beneath me. It's a girl stuff, to ask another man why you block you, you know what I'm saying? Be done with it. You block me, oh well, move on.
Right.
But he was just so adamant to find out the answer why Justice blocked him.
Justin.
I'm sorry, I'm talking about the show. Justin blocked him. And apparently Justin blocked everybody. Everybody.
Unfollowed him.
Well, yeah, unfollowed him, yeah.
Yeah. And Justin said that he did it because Nate kept on, why you do it? Why you do it? I want to know. The people want to know. He said, because you're fake. He said, you're fake. You're one way, you know,
me,
and then you're another way. So he said, that's why, because you're fake. I don't rock with that. You know, Nate said that this was Justin said that he said, you said that you don't get in other people's business, but then 1 minute you up there trying to talk to I think it was Ben, trying to find out the situation, all that stuff or whatever.
He was grilling Ben about the situation between him and Morgan, but the way Nate was telling Justin that he don't get into other people's marriages and business, but apparently, you know, that was a field because he did.
And Ben and Nate said, well, you know, you're not my wife. Like, you're not my wife. I don't owe you nothing or nothing like that. And Justin said, he said, and then plus you came on to me twice.
Nate said, what you mean I came on to you twice? And Justin said, man, you know, you keep saying, you know, how pretty my skin is, how smooth my skin is, and how pretty my teeth are. And I look too good to be on this show. And you did it twice, man. You kept being persistent about it. And me being a man, I don't care what y'all women say. Y'all say, well, that was no pass. Man, that's a man code he violated. Another man don't tell another man that he looks good like that. Okay? No, ain't no way. Now, you gonna go to your man and your brother, you know, me, my homeboy. Man, you been working out, dog. You got buff, man. Man, you lost weight. That's different. But to tell me my skin look pretty and my teeth look pretty and I look too pretty to be on TV, and you kept being persistent about it, to me, you know, that's an issue right there, in my opinion.
Kevin said, well, you know, what's wrong with that? You know,
it's a big problem with it.
Nate said, so you trying to call me gay? You know?
Yeah, Justin called him gay.
And Justin didn't call him gay, but he didn't say those words, but Nate took that as that. And so Kevin was like, well, what's wrong with another man complimenting each other? You know, women do it all the time.
That's where you went wrong, Kevin. Women do it all the time. We are men. We have testosterone. Now you gonna tell another brother, man, you look cool, man. You like, I like the suit you got on. That's different. But, what man would tell another man he looks pretty? You know what I'm saying? Then Nate came back and said he's comfortable with his sexuality. Me personally, as a man, I would say I'm comfortable in my manhood. That's just me. You know, then like I said, I used to look at all the other things. You know, you got gay friends. There ain't nothing wrong with that, but it is what it is.
Now we had this talk in Patreon. So now most heterosexual guys that we know of, now it could be some that we don't know, but most heterosexual guys don't hang out with you know, homosexual guys. That we know of. And if they do,
hey, well, plus your boat. You know what I'm saying? That's the lifestyle you live.
If they do, maybe it doesn't mean that there's a cross between, or that heterosexual person could be bi. You know what I'm saying? But again, let's think at our generation, like I said in Patreon, and we are in the South. There's a lot of stuff that we do not see, and it could be all of that, you know, in other places. And so when I said initially, when I said it in our Patreon, when Justin said, hey, you know, called him, said, man, you trying to come on. Nate didn't look really shocked, nor did he look like, you know, appalled, you know, and so he said he was comfortable in his sexuality. He don't mind giving compliments to men, but I would say it's not necessarily how you say it, it's what you say when you're giving those compliments. Like you were saying, man, you gained some weight, or man, I see you've been working out, you look buff and stuff like that, or whatever. But to say, you know, and sometimes it could be how you say it, but whatever, how it was said and the words that were said, it made Justin feel uncomfortable. Now, I did go on Twitter for a little bit, and I know that the women or people was dragging Justin because they was like, man, it's a compliment. Don't nobody want you.
See,
yada,
that's
yada,
the
yada.
problem. Your women gonna look at it like that because you women do each other like that. Y'all compliment one another like that, so y'all comfortable with doing that. A man's not gonna be comfortable receiving that from another man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. I guarantee you, the women have have a husband or that has a boyfriend. If your boyfriend and your husband compliment another man like that face to face multiple times, that's gonna raise a red flag to you, in my opinion. You know, man, why my husband keeps saying this man look pretty every time he gets around this man? You gonna start wondering things, man. And like I said, his friends, Nick friends said he was a freak. And they said that right there at the wedding, you know what I'm saying? He was a freak.
Freaking the sheets, ain't
Right. And like I said, he had gay guys around. But like I said, it's nothing wrong with that if that's what your lifestyle and that's what you want to do. But I'm just trying to add all this together.
Right.
You know, to try to make it come together right now, you know? So I don't know what happened between Nate and Justin, but something apparently made Justin feel uncomfortable to the point. So
and I was looking at Stasha, she looked shocked on the second half when all of that, the words, you know what I'm saying, as far as being gay and stuff like that or whatever. And but yeah, Justin felt uncomfortable. Now we have to respect people that feel uncomfortable if somebody there is coming on to them. You know what I'm saying? Same sex or same sex or heterosexual. You know, he just felt uncomfortable.
And most men will feel that energy if it feels off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
We will feel that energy. Oh man, this don't sound good. Don't feel good. Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna make you uncomfortable.
Right.
So you know, yeah, I'm not bashing on Nate. But I'm just trying to call a spade here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying. I got all the evidence in front of me right now. I'm just trying to piece this stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
Could Justin be lying? He could be lying. But Nate didn't dispute it when he said it.
Right.
He did. So
yeah, he didn't. He didn't say, man, you lying. I ain't do none of that. He didn't say that. You know, he probably just said, you know, he said he comfortable in his sexuality.
But all I'm saying, bro.
And I'm like, what that mean?
All I'm saying, man, do not compliment me multiple times by how pretty I am and by my skin and all that. Don't give no type of compliments, man. Oh, bro, man, ooh, you got some soft skin. You look pretty.
You think you were rubbing on?
No, I'm exaggerating. You know what I'm saying? Right. But when you telling me that, that's what's going through my head.
Yeah,
that's the image I'm having.
And some people feel that Justin got feminine qualities or whatever and energy. He may be sensitive. Just because it's sensitive does not mean that he's has feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? Some men are very sensitive. I don't get. Now, at first, in the beginning, you know, I think a lot of people were saying that what?
Yeah, I kept saying, man, you need to stop saying girl too much like that.
Yeah, he did have some little feminine, you know, things or whatever. But, yeah, I didn't see Justin as being, you know.
And I think the
like
reason why Justin kind of got a little more irate with Nate, like to tell him to take that bass out of his voice, call him a boy, because now Justin has a point to prove, to show everybody that he's a man. Because everybody been ragging him like, oh, he's feminine, he's soft, yada, yada, yada. That's why I kept saying, don't let this, you know, image fool you, basically. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this fool you. And because I'll bring the smoke. And I don't know, either one of them fight? I don't know. But, you know, apparently, you know.
Nate show didn't get up.
Yeah, Justin, he you know, he was going to try to bring the smoke.
I was saying, Nate, get up out the chair now. You talking that noise, get up, child, get up. But, you know, don't nobody want to see them fighting and stuff like that. I know it was taken too far because it was like, whoop, then it shifted.
Yeah,
you know?
And production had to come in and kind of break things, cool things off.
Yeah.
But to me, there was to me, it was always some animosity between them two. even before all this happened,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Remember, we saw it on the after party.
Right,
It was
and the after
like, I was like, dog, Nate didn't seem like he liked Justin. Like, it was something that was going on just watching the after party. When you say something about him, it was just like, ugh. And I think it may have been vice versa. You can just kind of tell what people was on the after party.
And I understand but Justin unfriended, blocked people, unfriended or / blocked people from his social media, unfollowed people. But to me, Nate he was like pushing it. He was adamant. Why?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter why, man. After you ask it one time, let it go, man.
Yeah. So Nate did say still didn't answer the question as far as why did you unfollow people,
Nate, what's your feelings hurt that because he unfollowed you or something, man? I don't get it. Because he unfollowed everybody on that panel.
Yeah.
But you was the only one asking that question.
And the only one that said something, right. So Justin said, okay, that's the part when Justin said, okay, bro, take that bass out your voice. Nate said, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Mm-hmm. So that's when he got up and, he took his jacket off, and Alexis had to take him and calm him down and stuff like that. Say, listen to me. Listen to you. I don't know why she grabbed her boobs when she said that.
She's what? She did what?
She grabbed her boobs.
Maybe,
you know what I'm saying? She grabbed her boobs. I didn't
maybe
understand
the boobs was like something to come and look at my boobs. And he calmed down. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. But they not together now. So I didn't understand that. So anyway, when they calm down, he come back in there and let's see, the rest of them was talking. Like, I guess none of them like Justin. What I'm saying?
Apparently not. Yeah. Justin rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Somebody, Morgan and who that?
Well, it said the rest of them was saying Justin was projecting. Nate said, why you unfollow the other cast? This is when he came back because the other was like, he's just projecting. Like, don't worry about it. I don't know why he's doing it. They were just saying some slick stuff or whatever. I don't know why they don't too much care for Justin, but
my thing is, why wait till Justin leaves the stage to say that then? Say it while he was on stage.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If they felt that way about Justin, they should have said it while he was on stage.
So he get back and he said that he unfollowed Justin said that he unfollowed Kristen because he feels that she two-faced too. And maybe that Justin is very sensitive. Maybe Justin is very
Justin
sensitive.
would probably get his feeling. I can see him getting his feeling really quickly.
Because he said he unfollowed Kristen because she two-faced basically. She one way with she one way with what is Alexis and she another way. He said Morgan and Linda, we was all supposed to go hiking or whatever. I don't know.
They went without him.
Yeah, so he unfollowed them.
Hey, you were too gentle with them. I would unfollow them, block them, and just kind of delete them from my existence, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I would block them on all my social media accounts. Once you stand me up like that, no, man, I ain't got no use for you then.
And plus, you ain't got to unfollow people. Just mute them, child. That way, ain't nobody got to know.
No, you want them to know you unfollow them. You want them to know that you blocked them. I know I do. If I can see you, see, that's the problem. Back in the day, when you used to be on the phone with somebody and you get mad, you hang up. You can hear the hang up. Now you got beep. That's not aggressive enough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he said, Stasha, honey, I just unfollowed you. He didn't say, honey, I unfollowed you because I don't like your husband. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's understandable too.
So Nate said, so bro, why you call me gay? Like, what was up with that? And he said, because let's see. He said, oh, yeah, that's when Kevin said, because you compliment another man does not mean that, you're gay.
Like I said, anyway. Once again, it depends on what you say and how you say it, man.
How you say it. If you saying it like that and you saying it with this and you got that in your voice and stuff like that or whatever and talking about, anyway. Again, y'all probably stay in different states. We from the South, honey. We're a little older. Certain stuff you didn't do in this generation, but the more millennials and all that stuff, y'all just probably free and that's normal to y'all. That's probably normal.
Yeah, we probably, like I said, we are a little bubble down in the South. We probably in a conservative state. And that's just our mindset. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't think a man should give another man compliments like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll leave it at that. So let's move on. So let's see, because it got to the point, it got heated again to where they just had to just tell people to stop. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why they should have just moved them. Anyway, so they show clips of this one. It started getting boring, but this one it showed clips of Mitch and Kristen. And you know, the part where they said the door is closed. So Kristen said that we are over. They are amicable. I did say that right. Mitch said yes, they both are amicable, like they speak, you know what I'm saying? They pretty much kind of like friends. And well, when they showed that clip, he felt ganged up on. So Kristen said that on decision day, it was a little confusing because, you know, they walked away holding hands, unlike some people that said yes, and they walked away with an attitude pretty much. So yes. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, wait a minute there. I feel like I skipped some. Sorry, y'all. Because that was the end on that one. All right. So anyway, let's move on to Linda and Miguel.
And they brought them out. No, now they start bringing the couples out one at a time.
Okay,
So,
yeah. Now they start bringing.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
So
yeah.
now Linda and Miguel, they send them out with Kevin, and it kind of showed the clips of them, what happened with them throughout the season. So Kevin then decided to ask them what.
Was they still together?
Yeah, that's what he asked.
Okay, because I'm still trying to get my thoughts together. So anyway, so he asked them were they still together, and they said, yeah, you can tell they still together. So they still together, people. So regardless of what y'all say on how that Linda was this and that, Miguel still wanted her.
Yeah.
He still wanted her.
Matter of fact, he said, baby, come on over in this house and you redecorate this house the way you want it. Because I want you and all your craziness. So y'all said, Miguel ain't gonna want her, and Linda too needy. She too crazy. She too needy. She's too exhausting. He ain't gonna want her.
He want that all that in his life.
All that he said. I gotta take the bad with the good.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so she even doing the what? Dungeons and Dragons. She likes it.
Every week at that. They do it every week.
I saw that game look kind of fun once you wrap your head
yeah,
around it.
yeah. And I guess apparently she wrapped her head around it.
I don't know how to do it, but it sure look kind of fun. Probably
yeah.
interesting.
So they just probably the strongest couple on the show now.
Not what Kevin said, honey.
I don't understand why he said what he said, but go ahead.
So anyway, so they showed clips of them at the retreat. Kevin said that was a different side of you, Miguel. What was up with that? Miguel said I didn't apologize over and over and over and over. And what happened was
he was just exhausted, tired. He's an introvert. And us introverts, we can't be out in the public around people too long because we get drained. So sometimes we got to kind of go back into our little shell to recharge.
And he said he was dependent on Linda for support to recharge and stuff like that.
So well, he's going to have to understand you can't depend on other people to recharge your battery. You just going to have to step away, find your little hole to go into to recharge. Like I do. I go in my little hole, recharge. I got to prep myself. Dear Lord, give me the energy to deal with these people. I know I'm not going to have the energy to deal with the people for a long period of time. So I go out there and I deal with them.
That's not how that happened. That is not how that happened. One time, we went on our first couples trip with some more couples. And this child right here, Hunty Bunty, I didn't even know he was like this. And he pretty much had a total meltdown. I was a little embarrassed because he didn't do me like he did Lindy. But I was embarrassed because there was some tension and I didn't understand what was going on. And I did not know until later on because he really truly like hid himself in the room. And I'm like, it's couples, like we got. He didn't want to do nothing. He wanted to be by himself. He wanted us, or he just got tired. And this was like day 2. And the first day was traveling down there to chill out and relax. Then the next day was like you kind of do activities and do stuff by yourself, as couples, but you don't have to mingle with the rest of it. And he just, and we had to come to realize that's what it was. And he had to apologize.
Yeah, I'm not fun being around people. I'm not fun people. I'm a bad person. I am, cause I'm not.
You're a bad person.
I'm just saying when it comes to mingling with
Entertaining.
people, yeah, I'm an introvert and I just can deal with people for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, y'all see on camera.
Yeah,
because he on camera. And
yeah,
just
cause I ain't got. But yeah, being a crowd of people and trying to, so I understand what Miguel was going through. I get what he was going through because it can be overwhelming for an introvert to be around that crowd like that, especially with cameras going too. That's a lot, man.
Yeah, he should have thought about that, being an introvert and going on camera. Yeah. But I don't even think it was about the camera.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was just about the entertainment and stuff like that. And he probably had an exhausted day, then had to come down.
But while I'm saying the cameras, because you still got to have production, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. Apparently, you can talk to them when you're off camera, so because they got to tell you to do this, they got to tell you to do that.
I think the retreat is probably just an ongoing, continuous.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I get where he's going, but he just took it out on the wrong person, in my opinion.
So Kevin asked Miguel, we've never seen you that mad before, and I told y'all, Linda on that after party, baby, she was taking up for her husband. I knew they were still together because she was just like, no, it was. I could have done this, I could have done that. So yeah, let's see. So Linda said that she has grown and she has evolved. So she's pretty much, working on herself and everything. Kevin asked about that last name again.
And she did hyphen the last name. So she's a what now? What's her last name?
Santiago.
Santiago, right. So she's proud to be named Santiago. So she took his last name.
San Diego.
Yep. Took his last name, decorate the house, still got that insurance.
So they ain't saying nothing about this insurance, but I sure wanted them to bring it up.
She got that insurance.
He about that insurance. Yeah, what do he got? Blue Cross, United Healthcare, Medicaid. What is it, bro?
Hey, she got that insurance now, man. Oh, they good, man. They good.
Yeah, they look happy now.
They really do. They look genuine happy.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I can see how Miguel was like rubbing her arms when he was talking.
You saw he kept doing that.
Yeah, so you can tell they have a close bond with one another. You know what I'm saying?
Why you do me like that? I was noticing that. I said, he was like, yeah, and he rubbed that on.
Because Linda plays Dungeons and Dragons. You don't.
We can play Dungeons and Dragons. All right. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so yeah, they are happy. So everything's copacetic with them. All right, so let's see. But yeah, but the part where I'm saying, it is some things that like every couple got to work through some things, and so that's why she said she is evolving and not being so because Kevin did say, have you seen her mad like that yet? She said she thinks so, and he thinks so, But, she's trying not to go to those different places. She's really trying to be a better person and a better self.
Yeah, the thing is with them, when she gets to that type of, in that type of mood, they know how to handle it now. You know what I'm saying? She'll explain to Miguel that, well, I'm mad, and she got little stages she goes through, and when she gets to that last stage, Miguel knows what to do now.
Yeah.
So they can handle that situation better now. So right now, to me, they're in a great spot for their marriage right now.
Seem like it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so let's move on to Stasha and Nate, honey. Kevin said this may be the greatest couple of all time.
And when he said that, I said, yep, they should fire him because I've seen better couples in other seasons.
What about Brianna and this?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
It was good.
Yeah, and then they just had a baby and everything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
yep. There's some more couples. The ones that we've really watched is what is it? Miles and Karen.
Right.
That was good.
And I think she's pregnant having a baby.
Karen?
No, I thought she was getting pregnant. What's she?
Miles?
Yeah.
Who was there? Child, that is not them, honey. I'm talking about Miles and Karen. Remember, they was coming for Karen. But you talking about you talking about New Orleans is Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about that couple, man?
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, the one that got all the shoes and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Amani and Woody.
Yeah, it was a good couple,
That
man.
was a really good couple.
Right, you know
That
what I'm
was a really
saying?
good couple.
So I don't understand.
so
I don't see what
I
Kevin
don't know.
said.
Was he not even doing the reunion then?
And
I
the
thought
thing
he was.
about it, he said that, and when Stasha and Nick sat down and he talked to them through the interview,
he should took that Pac-Man and took it back.
Yeah, because they seem like they have some issues going on.
Yeah. So they are still together. So Nate said that he has moved in, but then Stasha was like, but they go back and forth from his place to her place. So I don't know how that would work with me because I like stability, and that would be very unstable for me. So what you do? Spend 2 weeks over here, y'all spend 2 weeks over here and 2 weeks over there. I don't understand how that works. And he said to keep his lease. Do you know you can still pay rent and the house not be occupied? You know that, right?
That or you just come up with the extra money and break your lease. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, why he got to be in his lease for 8 more months?
You know what he say?
That's almost a whole another year.
Yeah, he must have renewed that when he got on the show.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because I know between this reunion and decision day, how many months has that been in between? I know it's been a few months. So you put that with 8 more months, man. That's almost a whole year. It's like he's scared to give his place up, which I understand why. Yeah. I get why he's still holding on to the place.
Yeah.
Because he feel like Stasha still won't let completely go of her control.
Yeah.
So
and
I get it.
He said that he feels uncomfortable to just fully move in, but he's slowly getting to where he can be comfortable. Nate said that everything that Stasha is everything he asked for. Stasha pretty much said the same thing.
But it's not enough for him to move completely in, though.
Yeah. So she said it was a perfect match for her. Also, let's see, they showed clips of Nate, walking off in that scene where, do you think that tattoo, does this mean that I ain't committed to you? All that stuff.
And you don't think that was real.
But they both were sitting there laughing at it. And I know sometimes you can look at the scene and be like, ooh, child, we did too much. But I don't know. It just feel like it was I even watched it and felt that moment that it was a little forced and they acted a little bit in there, but I didn't say nothing.
I guess each couple needed a rough patch.
A dramatic scene.
In their marriage throughout the season.
Nate said that that Stasha can be a little intense, you know what I'm saying, and he feels comfortable knowing that, she said she knows she can be a little intense, and now she feels comfortable because, she can open up. He's opening up to her. Let's see. Nate said that his wife need attention, just like a baby.
Maybe let's not get it twisted. Stasha, she's a boss chick and she makes a lot of money, but even though she does all that, she still needs attention, and Nate's starting to realize that. But the problem is, how much attention do she need? Can Nate give her the attention that she needs and craves? And sometimes that stuff can be overbearing. And Nate's the type of guy, I think, he could be easily ran off.
Yeah. He said, that's my baby. And maybe he feel like that she is a baby. Like, yeah, because it's true. Because sometimes people boss chicks, but inside they insecure. They don't like themselves. But they have this outer shell that they have to, put up.
Stasha has some insecurities. She really does. She do.
Yeah. So let's see. Stasha said, as far as their communication, it could be better. They spend a lot of time together, but the communication is not where she wants it to be. She wants Nate to open up a little bit more. Kevin said, have you given up your rights as far as letting Nate be like the man? And Nate was like, no, heck no. No. Then she still got that control. You know what I'm saying?
That's going to be an issue especially for a man that's going to be an alpha man. He wants some kind of control. He wants to be the man of the house. And if that woman won't allow that to happen, there are going to be some issues. They're going to be bumping heads. And Stasha, I understand you're a boss chick, but that's your husband still. Give him a little, let him lead a little bit.
I don't know if this marriage gonna work.
I don't think it will. I really,
They seem all nice and happy now, but I don't think it's
actually,
gonna
I
work.
think the sex is keeping them together right now. In my personal
Oh, you
opinion.
think so?
Yeah.
Kevin said, "Have you said those 3 little words yet?" I said 6.
No, you said 6 words.
Huh?
You said 6 words.
Me. No, when he said, "Have you said those 3 little words yet?" and I said 6, and then I said, "Oh, them letters, my bad. Words, I love you." I didn't say 6. You thought I said 6, but
Yeah.
I said 6. And so, because that's what they be talking about.
Dang. Yeah, they get old. He said 3 words. She said 6. I mean 6, and your husband thought she said 6. Ooh.
Nate said yes. He's told her that. He tell her that every day now. So yeah, that's good. So let's see.
But even though he's telling her that, to me, the way she was acting, the way she was looking, that still wasn't good enough for her.
Yeah, it don't seem like nothing good enough for her, to be honest. It really don't. So that's why I say that this is not going to be good for Nate.
I hate it for Nate. He's in a bad position right now, in my opinion, because it's like, dang if he do, dang if he don't.
Yeah.
With her.
They show unseen footage of them doing the DIY and with him surprising his wife with that. So Kevin said, "Does Nate still do the things that he used to do, the stuff that you love?" She was like, "Well, yeah, he do." And she looked at him like, yeah.
And like Nate said, he said, "Man, that's the problem. You see what I'm saying, Kelvin? She don't give me credit for stuff. Then
it's always a but.
It's always a but. Yeah, he does this, but give me my credit. Then she came up with the analogy of, well, we got to eat 7 days a week, and if you cook one of those days out of 7 days, and somebody asks me, do you cook? I'm gonna say, yeah, you cook, but you only cook 1 day out of the 7 days, which I see her analogy. But guess what? He still cooked.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Let me say this, because I'm very analytical and I can be very detail oriented mentally. And if somebody asks me a question, I may have to go into details to tell that answer because I'm detail oriented. My mind sits like that.
Sometimes you can be too detail oriented.
And maybe in Stasha's mind, if somebody say, "Well, does he do those things?" Maybe he does a little, but he doesn't a lot. He doesn't do a lot to her ability. So maybe she's just trying to tell the story. When she used that analogy, maybe she's just trying to tell it to where somebody can understand
and I get that. But the point is, if that's the case, Nate is not the man for Stasha. She needs a man that's going to do all the stuff she wants her to do all the time.
And that's gonna be hard. When you in a marriage, honey, it can get, when she kept saying consistency all the time, consistent, girl, you in a marriage, honey, you may not get consistency all the time.
See, to me, Stasha sometimes seems to me like she lives in this little fantasy world.
Yeah.
She want this way. This is not, Walt Disney and Disneyland. It's not gonna happen all the time. You're gonna have your good days. You're gonna have your bad days. Like I said, things are not gonna be constant all the time.
Yeah.
It's not. And Nate is not the type of guy he's gonna be able to give you that all the time. Like he's already slowly trying to open up. That's, to me, is a strain for him to open up like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're not go ahead and tell him about the kid situation.
Well, the part 2 is what I wanted to say, is that a person that, like, he doesn't feel appreciated, for the stuff that he does. He doesn't feel like that she appreciate him. And she consistently wants more. She wants more. She wants more. You're not doing this enough. You're not doing that enough. And so that can burn a person out. You know what I'm saying? That you don't feel like that person is, that it could burn out on both ends.
I don't know. Maybe she wants somebody to kind of like cater to her all the time, worship her because she's a boss chick, probably, or she just haven't been loved when she was growing up. She's trying to validate what she does, what he's trying to do for love, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's why she kept asking him, "Do you love me? Do you love me?" It's like she needs to be needed, man, and like she needs to be, loved, I guess, man, because it's something with her now. I guess growing up is a disconnect. Something happened to her when she was growing up, and it's right
Yeah,
now.
she gonna be hard to please.
Just I don't know, man. I just feel bad for the brother, man, because he's in a bad situation right now.
So
Yeah, I know I ramble on.
so
I went all around the world.
Stasha wants children in about a year. And they said that,
Nope.
he wants to work more on their emotional connection before that even happens.
And you notice he never gave an answer to that question. All he did was you just said.
Oh, okay.
Because I think Kel was trying to press him. Is it going to be a year or 2 years? And he never gave a timeline.
So yeah, honey bunny. So anyway, so let's move on to Kristen and Mitch, because Kevin said that Stasha and Nate was the best couple, honey, he ever seen.
I don't get that. They look good together. Don't get me wrong. They look great together.
But they got some issues, and they did I know, maybe they just silly like that. They did a lot of giggling and stuff like that, whatever. Which, granted, it's probably them just being silly, because they say they have fun together. But it just, when you start pulling back them layers, I'm like, oh man, they got some issues.
Yeah.
They really got some issues. So anyway, I don't even, child, Kristen and Mitch, child, why they even had them on here? Why even write this much? But anyway,
I'm surprised you wrote that much. Like you said.
No,
I said, why she writing that much?
I just get in these writing frenzy, honey.
Yeah,
So anyway, so Mitch was seemed like on the honeymoon. He said he was having a panic attack. That's why he called that girl ugly. He didn't call her ugly. I just felt like he said that's the excuse he was just saying. That's why I said she unattractive, because I had a panic attack.
Mitch, that was the lamest excuse I ever heard. I had a panic attack and I had to call her not attractive. Come on, how can you add those two things together, man? How can you connect those two things, man? Ooh, I'm freaking out. You ain't attractive. Ooh, it don't even sound right, man.
So Kristen said that, she noticed that there was no affection, because Kevin was like, well, did you kind of pick up on that he wasn't attracted to you? She said, well, she kind of noticed they had been spending a lot of time together, and she noticed it wasn't no affection or nothing like that, but, she didn't feel that it was that, because Kristen said she feel like she attracted. In fact, she feel like Mitch is lying, because she said she knows she is the bomb, honey.
I ain't mad at her, man. I ain't mad at her at all, man. Even Kellen said, yeah, girl, you are attractive. Mm-hmm. You do look good. Like she had a little tan, too.
Yeah, Kristen is beautiful. Now, I do understand beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah. I do get that, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes people just not attracted to even beautiful women. Yeah, and so she said that,
But I still don't get that, though, because he was attracted to her mom.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So, but yeah, so she was like, I feel that I'm just like these beach girls, with a little bit more makeup and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like he was lying and he was reaching, because I do feel like he was attracted to me. In fact, after all that situation, then he seen me in my bikini and didn't want to sleep with me. I was like, hold up, bro, that's not what we finna do. So
yeah. Even Kelvin says, so Mitch, let me get this right. You didn't find her attractive, but she was attractive enough to sleep with, right? He said, well, I'm a man. I got hormones and stuff. Hey, it just happened that way, basically. I kissed her here, kissed her there, and all of a sudden, bam, we doing the oochie coochie.
No, I don't think they did it then on the honeymoon.
I think they did.
I don't think they did. Because she said, no, we're not finna do that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That was
yeah, after they kind of worked through some things, but she was like, no, we're not finna do that. But she did find out that, what's name, Mitch does get easily excited, honey.
Yeah, somehow she shared the story that Mitch was in a Speedo, I think. And that's when he got excited, because she was in her bikini.
Oh, I don't know.
That's an image I don't put in my head.
So they show unseen footage of them talking about hobbies. I really didn't understand it, but I think it was more of she was getting irritated, not because of the hobbies, the going back and forth about do she got hobbies and stuff like that. It was more of the underline of him.
Yeah, if that same scene they showed was in a scene that it was something else they was talking about that kind of irritated. I think it was about the house. It was something else in that scene throughout the season that it was like piggyback off that scene there, and that's why I think that's another reason why I think she was irritated with Mitch.
Kristen said that she felt that Mitch didn't want to be married, and he wanted to see her as the catch that she was. I think that's what was irritating her too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
that
Mitch,
he want to be married.
Yeah, Mitch kind of came around and said he wasn't ready for marriage. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't really answer that to me.
No, his non-answer was my answer.
Was an answer. Yeah. Kevin said, that's when Kevin said, okay, Mitch, can you just say this? And it's okay to say it that if you just weren't ready for marriage. Mitch said he didn't really answer that question. Yeah.
By him not giving a yes answer, to me, it was a no.
Yep.
And I think Kristen, she kind of picked up on that. And she said, I think, Kevin said, is there a chance that you and her can get back together? And he said it was like a low chance. I said, dang, Mitch, well, you be throwing them blows, don't you, man?
Yeah, unlikely.
Yeah. And I guess she asked, Kevin asked Kristen that. She said, nah.
And then she said she know her worth. You know what I'm saying? And he asked, on decision day. I'm glad he asked that question because y'all was saying, well, I think you said that she would have said yeah if he would have said yeah. She said no.
I still don't believe that. I think if Mitch would have said yes, she would have said yes. Even the dogs would agree with it.
And it ain't our dog. So yeah, she said it really took a turn for the worse when, because it seemed like all that stuff, they rebound from all that stuff, whatever. It took a turn when he was talking to her sister. That's when she was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was.
Even after that, I still feels like if Mitch would have said yes on decision day, she would have said yes also.
Kristen is dating occasionally, and Mitch is just doing Mitch.
Did Kristen say she moved?
Yeah, she did.
She moved to the East Coast.
Yeah,
moved to New York.
So yeah, Kristen's dating here now, and Mitch is probably still got the nasty bathroom money.
Mitch said, "I'm going back to my old life, being a hippie in my bathroom with the greasy stove, and in the bathroom in the hot tub with the women's." I say the women's. Yes, I put it. So
let's move on to Morgan and Ben. Now, I thought that this was a totally changed Morgan, hun. I guess she seen how she really acted and looked on TV, hun.
Not that. These people on these shows, they read the comments, believe it or not. And she probably seen the comments. Right, and she probably seen how people dragging her in those comments, and she probably like, dang, I look back. She even said on this reunion that she regret ending the relationship too early. And I guarantee the reason why she said that because she saw people, dragging her in the comments.
Mm-hmm. So they showed the clips of them when they were having their happy time that lasted just in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
Morgan said, she was definitely attracted to Ben. We all saw that from the get-go, honey. She was smitten by that man until. And so Morgan said that now we know she is a registered nurse. Ben said, yes, she is. So everybody know now she is truly a registered nurse. Ben said he regrets. He went to Justin about the situation. And Morgan said that he should have talked to her, And Kevin was talking about Justin putting on speakerphone and stuff like that, and asked Ben, do you feel like Justin kind of did you wrong? He said, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Ben. Justin kind of dropped the ball on that on purpose. I don't know if he did it on purpose or he didn't think Alexis was going to go back and tell him. But Justin, man, you can't, if you don't know a person, man, if a person confide in you, that's between you and that person. Don't put your wife on the phone. Don't put your mom, your dad on the phone. It's between you and that person. And that's why I think Justin went wrong at, in my opinion.
And whenever a person calls you, if you got them on speakerphone, sometimes if you're not by yourself, like, listen, bro, I got you on speakerphone. You always kind of tell people that, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a courtesy to the other person because
unless they want to set you up.
True that.
Yeah.
And so and maybe Justin was letting Alexis hear on purpose. Well, I'm quite sure he was letting her hear on
Yeah, no
purpose.
doubt.
But like you said, he probably didn't expect her to go back and tell. And so I know that people said that they had on speakerphone, but also on the after party, Alexis said something about pillow talk. So I think it was a combination of both.
Right.
So anyway, Kevin said, let's see. Ben said it was very stressful for him, having to deal with that. Morgan said it was it, and then here go Morgan. She said, yeah, it was stressful for him, dealing with all of that, because she, in a way, she took a little compassion on him for, the stuff that he went through. And I said, this a different Morgan. She looks happy. She looks refreshed. She don't look mean and angry and stuff like that. So yeah, it was like she was taken up for being for the most part,
Yeah,
so I
because
that.
everybody in the comments got on her for being the way she did them. Because she showed him no empathy or no compassion, no pity or anything. She just wanted Ben to feel the pain she was feeling by all means necessary.
Yep.
And she said it on tonight. Well, because Ben gave that apology when he. Go ahead.
Kevin said, Morgan, do you regret you didn't give it another chance? She said, no. She said she does regret not seeing it out to the end, which I thought that was the same thing. Did I not? I mean, because if you saw it out to the end, you never know what your situation would have been, at the end. So I don't know.
I just think, but she saw that backlash. But go ahead.
So Ben said that he realized he wasn't ready to be married. He still has a whole bunch of inner child healing to do. And Kevin was like, y'all Californians, sonny. Y'all talking about this inner child. What is this inner child?
California got a lot of feelings going on. Y'all got all them feelings, man. Inner child, I got to work on myself. I need to meditate. I need to do yoga. I need to climb top of the mountain, man. All of that stuff.
Ben said he did call Morgan to apologize, ask her out for brunch or lunch, and sit down. And he, gave her a real apology, and she accepted.
The apologies he gave her before was real, but go ahead. Well, it was real to her, but yeah, this one was real to her.
And Kevin said, well, the man didn't apologize 1,001 times. She said, but yeah, the other people was just kind of telling him. He was just kind of forced to apologize. No, he was told to apologize. No. This apology, he did it out the blue on his own, came to me, offered me, and we sat down and we talked about it. And he apologized. To me,
that right there is a bunch of bull because the man apologized from his bottom of the heart several times on the show, okay? And he apologized. The bottom line is this. She wanted Ben to feel the pain she was feeling.
That's what she said.
And that's what she wanted. And she even said it. And apparently, I guess she thought, by him asking her out to eat and to apologize to her then that she finally saw the pain he was feeling. I don't know, but the man apologized 100,000 times, man. So it still wasn't good enough for her.
So Morgan, what they doing now? Morgan is traveling, so she done packed up her stuff and she's just traveling all over the world.
How's she gonna be a nurse?
Maybe she was traveling
all over the world. All over the world. That's what she said. She's traveling all over the world. She's a traveling nurse. Okay.
You said all over the world.
Hey, I used it.
Did she say she packed all her stuff?
Yeah,
up?
She said she put all her stuff in storage, so she do a lot of traveling. She's gonna travel. Yeah, traveling all over the world. I'm saying myself, but I thought you was a nurse.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Unless she took a
nurses.
But all over the world?
No. Mostly traveling nurses, they travel to, just say they're going to be in Texas for 6 months.
Right, that's what I know, yeah. But all over the world? Is she going to be in Australia?
Nursing.
Then she going to go to Kenya?
Nursing.
Then she going to go to England?
Nursing.
Then she going to go to Russia?
Nursing.
No, man. No.
Nursing. So Ben said, nope, he ain't dating nobody, honey, because he's still shell shocked.
He got PSTD. The man bucked that crap, man.
He said, I'm working on my dang self. He didn't say all that, but that's what we got. All right, so the last couple, honey, that it's going to be a to be continued, but they sit down and talk to Justin and Alexis, child. Justin, did you unfollow us, honey, since you had got in your feelings and unfollowed everybody on the
Yeah,
social
man.
media?
You don't follow us, man. Let me know, man.
Let me
Or
go
you
do
probably
that.
won't let us know.
You have to go and find out, Jack. So anyway, Kevin said, you both said I love you like in the honeymoon and stuff like that. And Justin said, yeah, he choose to fall in love. He choose to be in love, but he said he do regret he did jump the gun on that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Too bad.
I told you did. I said,
You know
man.
who that gun was.
Yeah, man, you fall in love, man. Talk, ooh, my stuff is hard. My thing is hard. See, all that, man, that what got you in trouble, man. If you chill out, lay back and kicked it and see how things went, you won't be in the position you're in now. She been trying to track you down. But no, I love you. My thing hard. I can't wait to get me some. See, that's what got you in trouble, dog. I'm telling you, man. You gotta play it cool, man. You should have went to my cool school, man. You went to my cool school.
No, you don't want to go.
You won't be in the position you're in now.
Yeah, you will.
You will have broken Alexis. She be all jocking you. She been whipped.
Okay. All right. So anyway, Alexis said that she don't regret it, you know what I'm saying, or something like that or whatever. But anyway, so Kevin said, I had got some news. I heard it through the grapevine. Folks tell me stuff that y'all in fact had sex during the honeymoon. Mm-hmm.
Well, Alexis said they tried.
Yeah, that's what she said. And like she said, she under enunciate because when she had did the celibate, when she said she didn't say celibate.
She said celibate, something like that.
She didn't say celibate.
Put your subtitles on. Put your subtitles on. And I know I've been reading subtitles to our video. I said, I didn't say that.
No, you didn't.
I didn't say that word. Dang you, Google.
Did you? You really?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I be reading subtitles.
Oh goodness. So Justin said that he said yes they did. They did, Alexis said we tried.
And he said maybe it wasn't long enough for her, but they both orgasm. No, he said I penetrated. I said, oh, that's
too much, Justin.
Then
shoot, God.
Then he said we both orgasm. I said, who say orgasm? Nah, you both got y'all. That's what you need to say, man.
No, that's correct.
Yeah, we both got ours, man. Yeah.
And she looking like,
Cause
okay.
Kevin asked her,
he said, or you pretended like it's something.
Oh yeah. And Kevin asked her, are y'all still together? And Justin said, no, we ain't together. Then he said, yeah, I broke it off. And Alexis said, what? No, I broke it off. I got the text. I don't know about
y'all. But going back, Justin said yes, they did. In fact, they had sex on the first and the third day of the honeymoon. But Justin told Alexis to lie about it. Like, don't tell nobody.
Why? I'm trying to figure out why you want her to tell nobody. Cause at the beginning of the season, my thing is hard. And now when you get it, you don't want her to tell nobody. What's up, man?
Look, you don't want to tell Mouth Almighty. You telling Mouth Almighty not to tell nobody, but she kept that secret, honey, because she didn't. But she was around there telling business.
But then again, she's Justin said, well, maybe it didn't last as long as she wanted to. Then I get it. He was celibate for how long?
2 years, wasn't it?
Like 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, and hey, when you ain't done it in a while, that can't happen. But he had the third day of the honeymoon to make up.
He probably got up. All right, I brought the thunder.
Justin said that they both agreed not to tell. And so anyway, Alexis went on there talking something, yeah, we got each other back, but then you wanted me to lie for you, and that's manipulation and all that stuff or whatever. So Kevin said, are y'all together? They both said no. Justin said it was it was his choice, and that's when just Alexis her mouth because she was about to say it, and Alexis said, no, what? No, she broke it off, So she said that she felt stuck. She didn't feel free. Justin said, I allowed you to gaslight me the whole time. So, you know.
Justin learned a new word this season. The new word is gaslighting. And he kind of figured it out. It was a little too late, but he figured it out.
Yeah, and she do. She did gaslight him this whole season.
She did.
I could say she tried to play with his head and tried to pretend like that Justin is dumb. And she treated him like that.
I guess Justin kind of saw the tapes. He said, yeah, you try to gaslight me because you're supposed to have my back. You like, oh, I got your back. But when she go into confession, she throwing shade at her man, which we called that out. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, bunches and bunches and bunches. But we knew they wasn't together because the after party tell it all, honey. It's some stuff you just can't fake and hide.
You can pick up on it.
Justin said that, that Alexis came over his house and stuff like that one night that she was drunk and wanted to have sex.
Yeah. I said, well, I guess,
And she looking like, that's a lie. She said, nope, I did not.
And he said, yes, you did. He said, yes, you did. That's the problem. You like to come up here and lie, make me look bad. He did call her a liar. Mm-hmm. So.
Y'all, this after they done gave us the
beginning part.
Yeah, Chad went down here, but I just wanted to give y'all what they gave us, and it wasn't much to it. So,
maybe next week when they got the couples back on the stage together again.
It still don't seem like there's gonna be much to it, but I really thought that they was gonna bring something.
Well, the thing is, apparently Nate still ain't let it go.
He still ain't, Chad.
Why you unfriend
me?
He
is upset with you.
Why,
Justin,
man?
would you please friend him?
I know that's right, man.
He is really acting like a girl scorned or something.
Send that man a friend request, man.
It's Instagram, child. They don't do Facebook. The old people like us do Facebook.
Well, send him MySpace, a friend request, man. Send that dude something, man.
Yeah, so he is in his feelings about that. I don't know why
he's adamant about it.
It's a little scary because that stuff women do say, and then women get over like I ain't stay anyway. You know what I'm saying? But to keep saying why did you do it? He said
he didn't like y'all. He did. He told you why. He said I don't like you.
Yeah, and he said he don't like y'all. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Now y'all let us know what y'all felt about this season. I think that a lot of people feel that this season was lackluster. After the Bean and Morgan thing, then but Justin and Alexis kind of gave us something. I mean, I think all the couples gave us something, and I enjoyed this season for the most part.
Yeah, they gave us something, but it wasn't constant. You know what I'm saying? You might have one good week and then next week, 1 week and next week, so it was not the best season, but it wasn't no flop either. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was like it was in between.
But all right, you guys, on that note, that's all we got, yeah. That's it, honey. Ooh. That's it. That's all. 1 hour later. All right, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!